reflecting back on that, the case law was messy on standing, and it seemed like every case that you read, could have been decided one way or the other, and it felt like there were some subjective standards being applied. And so we understood that it would be a challenge, but we felt like there was enough case law out there dealing with aesthetics and potentially even on private property that there was an argument to be made. The trial court did not agree with us. The 11th Circuit granted our appeal, obviously, and granted our request for oral argument, which surprised us a little. And then at oral argument, the 11th Circuit panel was pretty decisive about how they felt about this, and they felt like the case law wasn't that messy, and wasn't as messy as maybe the litigants thought it was. And the 11th Circuit panel was very clear at oral argument about how they felt on this issue, and we didn't just feel really good after leaving that argument. We felt like we had succeeded, and ultimately that's how it turned out. And I think it's hard to overstate the importance of this from the perspective of organizations, non-governmental organizations. The reason this case has been cited so many times among really a whole slew of standing cases is because this case drew a really clear, bold line that plaintiffs can use to establish standing, whereas prior cases sort of seemed a little ambiguous. And so I think you'll see this case continue to be cited for that premise, because that 11th Circuit panel was really clear, and the opinion was very clear about this type of aesthetic injury is redressable in court.